Hello everyone, this is Hiba, and today I'm presenting the 7 chakras and the link between the chakras and energy, how the energy flow through all chakras, and how we can reach the divine and the kundalini. What is the connection? And I have also attached some video. I like this video from someone who have it. He's illustrate or making like animation of the chakra flow through making like posture, yoga posture, how he moves, how it starts from the root, reaching the crown, or if we want to start the diving, then it will start from the crown. So starting from the first slide. Slide, we are explaining the 7 chakra briefly, not like full explanation. We just need like the overall names and how every chakra has its own sound, affecting sound, and its name. Later, the explanation of every chakra and what represent and how to control, how to understand every chakra closed, locked, or open. This is, I believe, other colleague will talk about it in detail. Here I'm trying to explain the energy flow. So the third slide. The fourth slide, we are talking about 7 chakras and energy. Briefly, chakras commonly known as like 7 wheels, imaginary wheels, where the energy is like flow in and out. It's like energy centers in our body. So chakra can be visualized as I said, wheels, and these centers responsible to make us feel what we feel according to every chakra is cleared or blocked. So I believe it is imaginary, but every chakra represents like a nerve plexus or like collecting a nervous point, very enriched nerve point. So in the old science, they consider it like chakras or energy portals, but I think in medical terminology, it is responsible, or it is point of nervous plexus or something sensitive and really powerful inside our bodies. So these 7 chakras with our main organs and our nervous system, psychologically, emotionally, and spiritually, it affects us. It makes us feel what we feel when we are like sick, we are depressed, we feel like tired, we feel we don't want to do anything, we carry grudge, or the opposite, if we are feel like inner peace, we feel like open to the world, we feel like we are active, more active, even affect the sexual activity, the stamina, the workout activity. So every chakra blockage have a symptom, signs, and every chakra, how to clear this chakra and make it like more open, also have symptoms, how you identify your chakra is open or not. The 5th slide, we are here talking about just one word resemble every chakra according to where it is located, and the color, the common color, to recognize every chakra in our human body. So this is on the right image, and on the left side we are describing what is Kundalini and why it is important. So Kundalini here is like the force in our body, and it is consists of energy channels, chakra, the psychic centers, the prana, and bindu. So the Kundalini, it was said, the Kundalini is awoken. You cannot return back to your previous state, and to do this you need some process to happen. To one of them called like cleansing, and the other one is the connection of your energy through all chakras, so you can reach the Kundalini awakening. Okay, so it is not only like your mind, it's all connecting together, your mind, your body, your soul, your system. And we will later talk about how this power, this energy move, and I'm focusing here on 2 types of energy flow that I have seen many, but I think this is the most common in all articles online. I just searched about it. 6th slide, we are talking about the definition of Devin. It's different from the different concept, different belief, but the general meaning is the same. It's like how you feel spiritually, like connecting to your belief, to your God, or just you are trying to connect with your internal divinity. So no matter your belief, you are trying to reach this feeling and connect it, link it with your yoga practice regularly. 7th slide, I found this map. I actually found it on another website. They are explaining briefly the journey of Devin energy when starting from the crown till reaching to the sacral part, and then reach the sacred earth energy, then returning by flow up the Kundalini again to the crown part. So this is like very briefly to introduce the divine energy, and its flow from the crown, passing through all chakras and then returning again. I think if I will talk about this in more detail, it will take a lot, but it will make people confused. I think the illustration here make it more for the eye, more comfortable to imagine the in and out journey. The slide number 8, we are talking here about the 8 principles to connect with the divine inside, no matter your belief. Okay, so the first principle is understand that you are light, which means you have no limitation, you have no restriction between you and God, or the belief, or the philosophy you follow. You are directly connected. You understand, even if in your physical human being nature, but light here mean you are spiritually open. You can be directly connected. You can use this for your own sake. Second principle is understand you are nature, which means you aware that we are part of the nature around us. So our physical form act like a divine temples. We are part of the natural resources around us, the element around us, like the earth, the water, the fire, and we must understand this, and to understand what our body needs, how to maintain this temple, providing the right food, the right rest and exercise that we need to maintain this. Accept our body the way it is. It is not something we should shame. We just need to understand. Then your words create the world, which means no matter which language we use, it has a very powerful effect. It's a very powerful tool of creation. So it is not only word we use and just come outside and meaningless, but it has a very powerful effect. It had the effect of inspiring or destruction. It had the effect of to lift or to poison, to heal or to harm. So make sure you are watching your words. You understand whatever you say. It really affects heavily on you and environment around you and even people around you. The fourth principle is you exist in the present. So every one of us have a different present moment, and it's a unique, and our present is filtered through our particular consciousness, our memory about the past or our anticipation of the future are a construct of the mind. So we need also to feel grateful no matter the experience we have about the present or in our past or what we are expecting from our future. You need to be grateful. You need to understand the differences. The power of the present moment resides in the fact that each moment is a rebirth. So it's like you are recreated anew from moment to moment. So we typically recreate ourselves in the same image again and again from one moment to the next. Yet we are always gifted with a new choice. The fifth principle about your being is a portal. So our spiritual path and our experience being created not only through bliss, but also through experiencing pain, failure, disappointment, and a lot of feeling. We all have been hurt. We are the repositories of countless moments of sadness, anger, fear, unworthiness, self-loathing, and hatred. So our body contains emotional energy that has not been resolved. So what matters is that we contain with us lifetime of unresolved pain, mirrored again and again until we resolve it through acceptance, forgiveness, and a new understanding of how we operated out of fear. The sixth principle is your essence is love. So connecting to the first principle, which is to accept you are light, this will lead you to understand the love experience of yourself as light, as the highest energy possible, feels like complete and total unconditional love. So the truth of who you are, beyond all thought, emotion, and experience. So this is what you discover as you excavate layer after layer of pain. So it is, love here is not like emotional status, temporary status, like when you see romantic comedies or pop songs or something temporarily, but it is how you understood yourself, and your body is not in pain, and your mind is not suffering. So you understand your connection to the land, and you understand you have no limit. Principle number 7 is about you are one with all that is. You are a totally complete experience, connection of what you really are. The food you eat, the clothes you wear, the home where you live, the work you will go, the taught by your teachers, and the relations you had, every single experience you got in your life. It is the construction of yourself. You need to understand this is the whole one unit, and everything was for a reason, and every single experience in your life was for a reason, and it made who you are right now. The final principle about truth lies in paradox. Every spiritual principle is a paradox whose resolution resides in being able to hold the paradox without resolving it. You are light, yet you are also matter. You are one, yet you are also an autonomous, sovereign being with a material body that is separate from others. You are filled with emotional energy, yet your essence is love. You are perfect just as you are, but also in need of profound healing. You only exist in the present moment, yet our physical lives are tied invariably to the past. We will die physically, yet our spirit is eternal. Slide number 9. Here we are talking about a second terminology, talking about Rikitomo. Rikitomo is energy channeling technique to connect our divine source for healing and to reach the Kundalini status, to just clear the path. Tomo means inner fire and comes from Tibet. The inner fire refers to the Kundalini here, a natural power everyone had, but few use. Reiki healing works in much the same way that healing works. Reiki healing works in much the same way that healing works in the old Chinese medicine, which involve stimulation the flow of qi by affecting the energy point or the sensitive, the nerve plexus point in our body. So slide number 10, here also illustration about the map of Reiki Tama energy flow, and it will show again how the flow enter from the crown chakra and how it goes through all chakra, and then the mixing of Kundalini and the Reiki divine energy here to make it like simple to understand how everything is working while we are working on ourselves to cleanse the flow. So typically Reiki is like cleansing the chakras to make the flow of the energy more easier and more free to work, and it has a specific practice in even some medical centers. They are especially focusing on cleansing the energy and our chakra in overall. I don't know if they are working like as a chakra thing or they have like the Chinese old science working on, not like the science of chakra or the yoga part, but more like the old Chinese traditional treatment. So slide number 11, just a few points to understand what we are talking about here. It's like briefly we are clarifying why we are mentioning here the Kundalini and the energy flow. So Kundalini energy cleans the 7 energy centers according to the old Chinese medicine or the chakra, which function as valve regulating the flow of energy through our system. So each chakra associated with certain part and function of the body, though they are not physical themselves. After undergoing the Reiki Tama 2 atonement, the chakra are cleansed. Okay, so which increase the vibration of the energy bodies and awaken spiritual consciousness. There's also signs of how to identify your Kundalini actually work the way you are targeting in your body. So slide number 12, we are talking about Reiki Tama. It's the first of many steps. This is the beginning to liberate your Kundalini power. And for Reiki masters, the aim usually awaken and cultivate the Kundalini. So it's like awaken themselves spiritually and reach higher planes of consciousness. And while healing is considered a vital part of the process, it is the spiritual aspect which is the key lesson of this energy. So slide number 13, here how you recognize you are really you can feel your Kundalini awakening. So we have many symptoms, and there is a lot of videos online explaining that how you identify and recognize it actually works for you under or through you experience many cleansing, many liberation, and to make your chakra free step by step. I even find a very simple kids cartoon explaining how to liberate the energy, how to cleanse your chakra one by one, but because they have no resources, so I didn't include in my slide, but here is very briefly explaining how to understand this of you are seeing sensation of energy moving or trapped within certain part of the body, often involving the chakra point. And because you understand where every chakra located, you can feel it. So this process may become in some way visible to the experiencer. The energy feel unbearable, strong, or painful. And I have seen some videos and I thought, okay, this is not real. I see people like they are collapsed or they have like a seizure or something. But the presenter was talking about this is actually the Kundalini awakening. So the energy, as we said, may be strong or painful, often accompanied by shaking, jerking, or spasm. And this is exactly what I have seen. So I don't know if this will be a good experience or not. Especially this is a reversible process. Once you reach this status, you cannot return back. So at the end, thank you for watching. I hope I briefly explained my concern, what I was searching for online. I want to work on it on myself, like not exactly to reach the Kundalini, but at least to free my chakra one by one and feel this and see if really relieving, really making my sensation more stronger or not. I know not everybody can do it. I know few people can really reach this status, but at least we are trying while practicing and our connection to element around us. So I hope by time I'm trying to do this and I can see the difference soon. Thank you for watching and have a very nice day.